saben ya.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on a one-way trip.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. This afternoon, we've got an interleague pairing of division leaders between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. The Royals are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Aaron Nola is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Trevor Story steps in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Kansas City, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch of the AB now. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. Home runs up to 30 now, and 81 driven in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. KC down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Buxton will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
With Merrifield next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count is 3-2.
Swing, strike 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch. Pete Alonso stands in as he looks at ball
Count
1
1-0.
here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's
Maybe
off the
trying to
plate.
back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next up, Michael Conforto, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And it's gone. Three-run home run down the line and right. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 21 homers and 79 RBIs. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 home. Opposite field to left. Yelich gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. First offering.
Ball 1.
Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls,
Boy,
1
what a
strike.
time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swings through it for strike
Down,
number 2.
2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. That average at .291 to start the day. 27 homers and 78 RBIs. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. The Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell-blooded. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting it, the center fielder, Starling.
Next to stand in is Starling Marte, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One out, runner at first, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count, here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. First pitch on the way. Now both runners are breaking. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next up is Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Counted 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. skied down the left field line. Yelich is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 26 home runs and 77 RBIs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Ball 2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball
And he
3.
misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there aren't 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
You got to
no
be
strike.
careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
A ball and a strike.
Ball.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
I got 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the count will be full. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Trevor Story looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. The 2-0. 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Just hung in there on that one. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
No, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jose Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Royals nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to hit is Anthony Rendon, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One 0 to Rendon.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Story gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's running. In there. Now the throw.
One ball.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the Royals are in the hit column. And they are on the board as the run scores from second and narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. High and deep to left center field. Marte going back at the track. That's in the basket, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, and the Royals will draw level now at 3 apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box now, Will Smith. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now into the box is Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch of the AB on its way. Left center, base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Ready with the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and a strike. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Ramirez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
First, let me start with the positives on that play. Defensively, everything was absolutely perfect. Delivering a strike to the plate to cut down the run. From an offensive standpoint, you have to honor your third base coach right there. You have to pick him up. He had the stop sign on all the way. That was just a selfish baseball play.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's him.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now into the box, Brandon Lau looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Marte is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now to the plate, here is Byron Buxton. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. And Lau is there for the catch. There's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. And bouncing ball foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called strike 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Trevor Story.
First offering.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Liner in there for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses high.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Story leads off first with 1 away. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57, Chad Green. The right fielder, number 99.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next to dig in, Luke Voigt. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First pitch on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
3-1.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-3 in favor of Kansas City. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. And now, Michael Conforto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ball 2 now.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now the 2-0 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Anthony Rizzo stands in there as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 2-out double left stranded. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Outside, that's
Britton,
ball.
the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And he misses 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Brandon Lau. Grounded down the third baseline. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Britton's ready. 1-0 on its way. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains 5-3. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 44, Tommy Kahnle.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here now is Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Okay.
Whit Merrifield would be next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Stepping Coming in next, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Christian Yelich will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the AB now. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Two out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. James Karinchak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, James Karinchak.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch on the way, fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
He He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now it'll be Juan Soto. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Down the right field line. Merrifield rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So here's Pete Alonso as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1. Robles stands at second with no outs. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. He's falling behind now 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0 pitch on the way.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line to the right side. Judge is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Potential tying run for him at third base. set and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. Sinker, 3 and 2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Bo Bichette come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Looking to minimize the damage here. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 18 homers, and 38 runs batted in. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AD right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Second run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Will Harris enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 36, Will.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Now to bat, Whit Merrifield. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that count.
Real Muto on second. Turner on at first with 2 down. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer, warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Marco Gonzalez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Victor Robles will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left, number 16.
Andrew McCutchen will also come in now as he takes over around in center.
Now in center, number 24, Andrew McCutchen.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Nope.
2-0.
At the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
All over the
Ball
place to
at
start
the
the
time.
9th. It's 3-0 now. And this
That pitch
pitch
is up.
misses
Ball
here.
4.
It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Judge on at first, nobody out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one. Back to first. The ninth inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And look out, America. Here come the Cubs, champions of the National League Central.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Chicago win for the 96th time, most in the division. Joe Smith wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
I even hit the bottom over, that was just part of my glow. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my battle's always going back through the motions. I just happened to hold, was out of control. Was breaking my own, things happening over and over again. That wasn't goals.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.